Kristen Stebbing, and I live in Southlake, Texas, and I live in the neighborhood of Tiburon. I want to say I saw a truck on my street is where I first heard from TLC, is where somebody on my street was using y'all, and I had an outlet blow in my daughter's room, and all of her electricity was out, and there happened to be a truck down the street. And so I was kind of in a boggle. We were new to the area, and I didn't know who to call or who to rely on, and so I actually went down to my neighbor, and I didn't really know them, but I knocked on the door and asked them if they had liked y'all enough to, you know, if they had used y'all new, and they had said that they had been using y'all for quite a while. And so I took the number off the side of the truck and called y'all, and y'all were actually able to come out that day, which was fantastic, because usually there's a delay. They say they can't come out for another day or another week, but with my daughter's room not having any electricity and not being new to the neighborhood and new to the area, I didn't really know who to trust, and so I relied on my neighbor's opinion, and y'all came out within a couple hours and were able to fix everything, and it was actually much cheaper than I thought it was going to be, which was fantastic. So I've been calling you guys ever since, because the guy who came out was awesome, and ever since then, a couple other people from my soccer team and my cheer team have needed some electricians, and I've given them, I had a couple extra cards that were in my purse, and I had a magnet that was on the side of my refrigerator. I had a couple of those, so I handed those out. But actually, that's the other, how I got your information. Berkey's actually gave me a magnet, and then I realized that Berkey's had stuck a magnet on the side of my refrigerator also, and then I came back and realized, oh, they had stuck the magnet on the side of my refrigerator next to their Berkey's truck, so I have the Berkey's and the TLC magnet on the side of my refrigerator. So I get to see those magnets every single day when I'm walking next to my refrigerator. And I had some things with my the box that was in my garage that were out of code, and he brought it up to code, which was great, because I had had an inspection on my house before I moved in, and the inspector had missed it, and he brought something up to code, which was and actually saved me some money on my electrical bill. I had noticed it a couple months later that some things actually went down on my bill. I've had you guys install some fans, and you guys have come out and installed some light fixtures in my house in the bathrooms, and installed some new plugs and switches. I've always been completely satisfied with everything that you've done. You definitely follow up on everything and make sure that your work is done promptly and timely, and you definitely show up when you say that you're going to show up. There's never been a delay in the time. You give me a window of time that you're going to be here, usually early, in fact, which is wonderful, because nobody wants to sit around and wait for their service work guy to, you know, be here. If the window period is from like 10 to 2, I've had other work people show up at 4 o'clock, and, you know, if somebody's taking off work especially, you don't want to have to sit here all day and wait for somebody to be here. So that's definitely appreciated, that they show up on time, if not early. Since I've moved in this house, I've had several disasters. I've had several floods since I've moved in, and not that the plumbers haven't taken care of me. They have. I've had good experiences with them, but, you know, plumbing issues are no fun, and it is long and tedious and brings tears to my eyes. But the one thing I can say that I've had an honest to goodness good experience with is my experience with TLC. They have just been nothing but, it makes my eyes well up. You guys have just been nothing but hardworking and on time, and you guys do just a great job, and I would honestly recommend y'all to anybody. You guys have, I couldn't ask for a better company to come out to my house and be honest and do exactly what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it, and I really truly appreciate all the hard work that you do. I mean, you guys are a fantastic company. I truly appreciate all the work that you've done for me, and you definitely will have whatever work that I need done in my house, which is a lot, that will be done in the future. So I appreciate all the work that you've done. Thank you very much.